Hello. I hope I don't sound horrible because my my dongle is broken. And hopefully by the time this whatever voice you're hearing right now reaches to the internet, uh, yeah, I hope it doesn't sound like garbage. Especially with the fan that's happening right now. I can't help with that. Uh, my dongle is broken, so I can't plug in my microphone. That's wonderful. And I'm using Wi-Fi to stream because, quite frankly enough, my laptop doesn't have an Ethernet port. I mean, it's a MacBook anyway, so it's a MacBook running Windows. So I'm not a dum-dum who runs only on Mac OS. And I have an experience of when streaming with Wi-Fi, sometimes the internet can, the stream can be heavily delayed. Which is a bad thing. You don't want that. I should probably add Splatoon to the title as well, since I am actually going to do that. I did bring my Switch, so yeah, we'll see. I am still quite worried about the microphone quality being such ass. And yes, I know I'm several weeks late to this discussion. Shit's been busy lately, and I'm too lazy to elaborate about that, and I'm just gonna discuss about it later during the stream. Alright, let's begin the funny stream. And yeah, I should probably stop the music before it gets weird. Anyway, I hope you can hear the audio, because okay, the video capture device shows that I am indeed connected. That's good. Alright. So, again, I know I'm several weeks late to the Nintendo Switch 2 hype and discussion, and I would like to apologize. Hope we can continue whatever we're doing. I forgot where we left off. I mean, I remember the last time that we have to do is find the remaining Triforce shards, which is cool, and I already have the map for it. One of them is, I already got one, and let's go to Outset. When Windfall, so Outset is quite far away. It was pretty cool. Okay, so let's put my notes here. I did write some notes about the Switch 2. I didn't really view the Treehouse a lot, but I have seen some, and holy wow, they are interesting. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the price later because uh, that that thing will be a later discussion. The camera quality is bad. I'm sorry, what? What do you mean the camera quality? Oh, I thought it's about my stream, so you got me worried there. Yeah, I haven't seen the quality of the camera. Okay, we're gonna start off first by talking about the game chat, which is quite weirdly enough the very first thing that Nintendo showed in the April 2nd Direct. I like how Nintendo has an approach of making a Discord ripoff. Which I am not mad about, but at the same time, why? I don't understand them. Oh, will these guys just go away? I mean, everyone noticed that it was a Discord ripoff. The UI reeks of it. And yeah, I think it is quite pointless. At the same time, the addition of the C button. I don't think many people will use it, and they will just opt for Discord instead of that. The shark just won't stop appearing, won't they? I have heard that their safety approach of using this voice chat is that you can only use it with friends. And that's a good thing. Unless if the friend that was being friend... I can't talk. Still quite mad. How many sharks do you want to shove my ass? Why can't I sail in peace? Thank you. There we go. Apparently it was following me this whole time and I need to kill it. I also see some safety concerns about the voice chat, even though it was just it was only reserved for friends only. You know, a kid shouldn't be using that voice chat feature. But that depends on the friends register. It's nice that they want to reach out to this feature to as many people as possible, and they made it free up until like 2026, I believe. And then you gotta pay for it. Which is quite debatable about the decision. Frankly, I couldn't care much because I probably won't be using that feature that much. And people will already know that they will be using Discord instead of that game chat feature. But I know that maybe at least 3% of the Nintendo Switch 2 users will probably be using that game chat feature. Yes, gamers are introverts. Unfortunately, there are extrovert gamers, which is what they're targeting, I guess. Oh, and I also like how they casually released a Nintendo Switch camera. I heard that it's a 1080p camera. Probably the same quality as a laptop camera. Not gonna lie, I don't really mind that, and it's nice to hear that the Switch 2 will be supporting third-party cameras. I'm guessing they must support the UVC protocol, which is how they achieve that. Glad that the Switch 2 camera isn't proprietary. And it is interesting if somehow people were able to connect the Switch 2 camera on a computer. I mean, assuming if the Nintendo Switch camera accessory is using the UVC protocol. Oh, and the screen share quality. I have seen people complain. Oh, my concern was the lag in the video chat. Yes. I'm pretty sure you're talking about the screen share. Personally, I think it's too dangerous to go any further in this direction. We must head back. And then you bend the laws of physics, but by going faster on the opposite wind direction that apparently no. It fixed itself. All right then. We'll sail east because that's where Outset is. Alright. About the screen share feature, I actually think that it's fine. It's a sensible thing that Nintendo made to be that slow. Just think about it. If you're streaming smoothly, you're using too much of the GPU. Because again, in order to capture the internal display, you would need that extra GPU power. And I don't know. My mind went blank as soon as we arrived at the Outset. Okay, there is a Triforce. I think that's what the fish said, right? No. So over here. I heard that beneath the big boulder on top of the hill here on Outset. Got that up. No, not to the finish. Is where the greatest treasures of all, the Golden Triumph Forks, are buried. But actually, Fry, I must have misheard or something. Because this one guy told me that what was actually buried underneath that weird rock was some shard of something called a Triforce. Who ever heard of that? That's crazy. There's a big difference between Triumph Forks and Triforce. I mean, I think someone intentionally buried something misleading there. Okay. We gotta find the Triumph Forks. Apparently that's what the guy said. Again, yeah, I don't think the screen share being 10 FPS or so is an issue for me, because first of all, you wouldn't know the average internet speed of a certain household. So, Nintendo playing safe by reducing the quality of the screen share is is actually a good thing because first of all, it will reduce the required bandwidth to send, and uh, and at the same time, it can reduce the resources required to stream. And with the reduced resources required, um, the game performance will probably not be that much of an effect. I mean, will probably not be affected that much, which is a win-win. And with the reduced amount of performance required, you won't need to consume many power. Because again, the Nintendo Switch 2 is meant to be a portable system. And it's still quite confusing that people think that the screen share feature being laggy like that is an issue. I mean, sure, you have Discord, which can screen share at like up to 60 FPS at 1440p or something. But you gotta keep in mind that Discord is a desktop application and it already assumes that when you're streaming, it's gonna be using the GPU power as much as possible, no matter how much power you're drawing from the computer. It already assumes that the media engine of the GPU is sufficient enough to be used to stream. But if you're talking about the Switch being able to share screen, I don't know. So close. If only I could fly to the top of that hill. If only. Beneath that rocket, the triumph of a... Oh, I nearly spoke aloud without thinking. It's a secret. Yes, quite a secret. Well, fuck you. The friendly fish over here, he's a good fish. Told me about it. Anyway, let's see what we're dealing with. Apparently I have to go west. I know I may sound like a Nintendo bootlicker, and I would like to apologize, but I feel like this is logic. It's more of logic instead of bootlicking Nintendo. You know, since you want to be as efficient as possible. And again, I couldn't care less about the screen share being horrible. So I will gladly, I will happily take the reduced screen share quality over a stable connection. Anyway, where was I? Alright. Now let's talk about the specs of the Switch 2. It still annoys me that there are some amount of people on the internet who thinks that the Switch 2 has a 10-year-old processor when they are I won't mock much about them. It's just people being people, and they will always just hate on things. And I mean, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible, because I don't want to sound like a Nintendo bootlicker. I'm just trying to spread out logical facts. Apparently, the Switch 2 has a GPU power. Oh. Ah. Okay. The Switch 2 apparently has a power of that of the RTX 30 series. It's based on the Ampere GPU processor. And if you want to assume the raw performance, it's probably safe to assume that it probably will have the equivalent power that of to the RTX 3060 or worst case scenario 3050, which is a huge improvement over the regular Nintendo Switch. Monsters have begun appearing in town that night. It's awful out there. You really should go home while you can. Who else is going to protect your grandmother? Oh. Me. And I'm going to save the world, apparently. Being forced to, that is. And I heard that the Switch 2 allegedly has 12 gigs of RAM. I don't know about that. Still quite not sure. I mean... We'll look at the system specs here. Okay, apparently, a custom processor made by NVIDIA. Okay, they don't want to have more detail about it. Sure, Nintendo. And yeah, I am quite excited of seeing what the Nintendo Switch 2 is able to output. For the internal display, it has a 1080p 120Hz display, which is impressive. Because when you compare it to the Steam Deck, it only has 1280 by 860 Hz. I'm not sure about the OLED version of the Steam Deck. Probably has like a 900p display. I'm not sure. And apparently the internal display of the Nintendo Switch is going to support HDR, which is weird because it's an LCD display. But I have seen some LCD displays being displaying an okay HDR quality. I mean, an okay HDR content. Honestly, I don't mind the Nintendo Switch only having an I don't mind the Nintendo Switch having an LCD. The Switch 2, I mean, I don't mind the Switch 2 having a regular LCD display, as long as it's good, and the fact that it can output HDR in wide gamut color. It's probably already 10-bit color. I love how people are complaining that internal display of the Nintendo Switch is not an OLED. I mean, sure, you can complain about that not being an OLED display, but at the same time, I don't think these people who complain about about the Switch 2 having an LCD, I don't think they have seen what a good IPS display looks like. Because a good IPS display can output some quite good contrast ratio. For example, the MacBook. Even though it's not an OLED, I feel like the contrast ratio is a bit better compared to other displays that I have seen on a laptop that's not an OLED. Now, I have not seen the high-end Windows laptops that use a high-end LCD display, but from what I have seen on MacBooks, LCDs might not be I don't know what to say. The LCD display might not be a bad thing on the Switch 2. Oh, come on, can you just output some oil? I mean, the magic power? Because I need one, I desperately need one. I might need to. I will consult my grandmother. Because she is nice and can make me a really good soup. The Switch 2 itself being able to output at like 120 Hz is impressive. And I heard it has VRR, or variable refresh rate. The range is still a mystery. Yes, please. Good, I love that. Probably wouldn't be buying it day one because of the money that I have right now. What was I talking about now? What was I talking about? Oh, I think the display quality? Yeah. 1080p on an 8-inch display is already enough. I don't know why people are complaining about it. What, they expect 1440p? That's gonna jack up the price even more. 120 Hz is also enough. 1080p 120 Hz is enough in my opinion. And I think they outdid themselves. I am quite hopeful that with this being in place, it will bring a new standard of high refresh rate gaming outside of esports. As a standard. Oh, finally. High refresh rate gaming being 120 Hz, 68 Hz and 60 FPS and above. Because I myself have not experienced 120 Hz gaming, even though I already have a high refresh rate display. But that's probably because of the power of my laptop that's because of the power of the laptop that I have currently cannot output high refresh rate in gaming. But right now I couldn't care less about it. And apparently the dock can output 4K, which is too much. It's quite nice that they want to achieve the gaming standard of 4K. I don't really care about 4K gaming though. But it might be nice if I do see 4K Nintendo games. Oh, okay, I won't be taking that, thank you. With HDR, by the way. Why does it scream like that? Oh god. And apparently the Switch 2 is only going to have 2 to 6.5 hours of battery life. Which is okay, I assume. It's roughly the same battery life as my laptop, which is 2 hours or less. The fact that we're gonna be seeing fucking Cyberpunk running on the Nintendo Switch is insane. And again, with the VR, with the variable refresh rate support, I think it is going to be quite power efficient. Because it's nice, it's going to output whatever refresh rate that is needed. Don't like this. Please get out of my life. I still want to nerd out about the display though. But I couldn't care less. Alright, wow. People that... Okay, if I say this, I might sound like a dick rider. I already mentioned this a few times, but people who... Oh god. People who don't take the time to research about the Nintendo Switch 2 specs and immediately complain about how it's severely underpowered genuinely piss me off. And they even go as far as saying that the Nintendo Switch 2 only has an LCD display, which is severely... which is bad. Blah, oh, it's not a 4K, 4K 120Hz display. Whatever. And it's not OLED. Come on. A 4K 8-inch OLED display with 120Hz? And you expect Nintendo to price it cheaply? I mean, sure, you might be able to complain that the $450 price tag is the main root cause of that, but think about it. If you put a 4K 120Hz OLED display, it might be higher than that, because look, you already have the processor being as powerful as the RTX 30 series. What more do you want out of that? Again, the 1080p 120Hz display is a nice thing to have to compensate the amount of power that the Switch 2 has. Oh wow, good. Money that I can't take because my wallet is full. Hell yeah. I hope this is just it. Please take me to the Triforce. I don't want to do this anymore. Oh yeah, I have seen the Switch 2 hardware itself. I think the heatsink at the bottom of the device is a bit of a concern, because it's pulling air at the bottom, and you know, what if the Switch 2 is placed vertically on a bed? Won't that be an issue? It's gonna suck up the air. It will suck up the dust that's on the bed, which is disgusting, first of all. And it will possibly clog. It will possibly clog the airflow. Let's just attack this guy, please. What the fuck? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, not these guys, please. Is it done? Nope, apparently not. Where is the rat? Oh. Yeah, I think overheating would be an issue as well. But I think if the Switch 2 is placed on a table, I don't think it will be an issue. If people are smart, if people are smart, that is. If people have common sense, that is. And performance-wise, it's quite impressive. And I hope to see 120 Hz being standard. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily need 120 Hz game all the time, because 60 FPS is already smooth enough. And yeah, Mario Kart World. Oh, I got a lot of things to say about it. Well, a lot, I mean, not much, because I can't talk much. I don't know, I just don't really vibe with the overall UI of Mario Kart World. It doesn't feel like Mario Kart in my opinion. Like, look at the fonts. It doesn't look like Mario Kart in my opinion. It doesn't feel like Mario Kart. It felt like a bootleg racing game. It felt like like an off-the-shelf shovelware racing game, like fucking Race with Ryan. But let's not focus on the UI. Gameplay wise, I mean it's Mario Kart. I mean you also have the you also have this thing where you can ride on rails. Ooh. Which is pretty impressive. And the good thing about that is that you can fall less on a course. Okay, from the treehouse, I am quite glad about the fact that the kart selection is no longer like Mario Kart 8 anymore, because oh my god, it's really confusing on creating your own karts, like the different combinations and such. I don't care about it. And Nintendo finally bringing back pre-configured carts. Yeah. I'm very happy about it. So that way you already know what vehicle you want to pick without being overwhelmed about, oh no, which configuration I should use. Okay, I might be fucked on this. Come on, wake up, Link. Wake up! These guys are so disgusting. It's okay, it's okay. Please die. The open world feature, it's quite cool. The free roam mode. I mean, we finally have Mario Kart open world before GTA 6. I know that meme is quite old, but it's still quite funny to mention that. And at the same time, I feel like the absence of crossover characters like what Mario Kart 8 did with Animal Crossing, Splatoon, and Zelda, it's kind of pushing me back from buying the game. I've always been a Yoshi main because he's Yoshi. But, my philosophy of being a Yoshi main has been steered away ever since Mario Kart 8 is released with Animal Crossing characters. But I might still buy the game. Only if it wasn't $80. I mean, yeah, I am quite excited about Mario Kart World. And apparently the item roulette, when you're in first place, you get the fucking wing? Which, I don't know, it sounds useless. Because it only lets you float in air for a bit while. I don't find any use to it. And you can apparently now go. You can apparently now collect up to 20 coins, and which is fine, which is cool, I guess. And a good thing that I saw out of that direct is when you got hit or with a blue shell, you don't stop. You still quite have a momentum of. You still have some sort of movement. Which is nice. So you don't just stop. Oh, you stupid. Let me see. Ow. Oh, 3 of them. Impressive. Okay, good. mean, yeah, the characters look cute on Mario Kart World, and I like it. And the fact that you can ride as a fucking horse. I mean, not a horse. You can ride. The fact that you can ride as a fucking cow is insane. Quite exciting, huh? Oh, not you. I don't like you. Please die. Ooh. I'm not surviving this. Oh good, I hit 2 of them. Nice. Finally. I am getting the hang of it. I am getting the hang of being able to kill those things. But yeah, Mario Kart World, it felt, eh. It's quite nice. It's also nice that the characters feel much more alive, and the overall world around it, also feels quite more alive. Because from what I can see on the direct, there's one incident where if you hit a billboard that's on the road, when you bump into it, it sort of interacts a bit. Which is a nice attention to detail. And I think that's all I can say about Mario Kart World. Wouldn't be buying it for $80, but for next thing that I kind of want to talk about is Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It felt so nice seeing both of those games finally running at like 4K, I think. Hopefully it's 4K. I mean, I would accept 1440p or 1080p because Breath of the Wild ran at 900p at 30 FPS. But now Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom ran at 60 FPS, which is insane. It felt like a breath of fresh air being able to play those 2 games at a high frame rate, which to me it felt quite unnecessary because I'm quite used to Zelda games being 30 FPS because it felt a bit more cinematic. But it is nice that it's running at 60 FPS. I forgot how to... Oh no. Do I... That's probably my best bet. Anyway, let's skedaddle. I mean, I myself, I have not played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I am planning to play both of those games though, once I finish Wind Waker. And maybe, I'm not sure, maybe, just maybe, I will probably play it on the Switch too. Because playing those games at 4K 60 FPS felt like it felt like breathing in 4K. It feels nice, it looks nice. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I have no magic left. That's why I can't do that. Oh, and HDR on both of those games. I could not care less about HDR, but it's a nice thing to hear that I can play at HDR. I don't think I have a monitor that supports HDR. Well, I mean, the monitor I'm currently using does support HDR, but I wouldn't call it HDR if it only You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm dying. I am dying. No. Not dead yet. Okay, there you go. The Joy-Con being magnetic, it's nice. I mean, I've seen from the Nintendo Switch 2 experience videos I have seen on the internet, it does seem to be quite reliable. But I am still quite worried if the device somehow falls from a certain height. Will the Joy-Cons fly out of nowhere? I mean, will the Joy-Cons just detach from the console? That is a point of concern there. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Come on, run, 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 run. Come on. Ooh! Oh my goodness, when will this end? I am just trying to get the oh my goodness! Okay, I might not survive this. I'm gonna be tired. I have this. Yeah. It's cool. focus on this. Oh, focus on this guy first. The golden pig or dog. Okay, that is cool. I don't really care for the Zelda Notes feature. It's nice to have, sure. And the voice guidance feature, it felt like Google Maps for Breath of the Wild. You have arrived at your destination. Proceed north, proceed south, fucking hell. Designs that reflect the wind are drawn here. I'll have to do this. Cool, nice. Wow. Hey, look at that. Now you only need 6 more. Still 8 shards that I have to collect. I don't like it. Oh, look at that. He floats. Or what was that thing? Oh my goodness, do I really have to go out? Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. I think that I understand it. Ugh, please end me. I don't want to do this. And then you have disabled Rocket League, but basketball. The idea is quite funny. You got people on wheelchairs playing basketball. The idea is nice. I like how it represents a certain group. I mean, I like how it represents disabled people in a way that is nice, because I know that people who are on wheelchairs can definitely be on sports. And people who do sports, even though they're disabled, are probably one of the most impressive things that us humans as a society can do. Whoops, too early on that one. Dragon Drive is a cool game, and I think it kinda utilizes the Joy-Con as a mouse feature. I find it quite unnecessary though. I mean, the feature itself, that is. The Joy-Con as a mouse. I mean, for shooting games, that is, like Splatoon and Metroid, that indeed will be quite useful. I mean, you don't have to consistently shake your controller to just change camera directions. Metroid Prime 4 is also nice. I have never played a Metroid game before. I would probably need to play Metroid Prime 1 first, which is on the GameCube, I think. Oh, and with the introduction of the Zelda Notes feature, I heard that Nintendo is going to rename the Nintendo Switch Online app to just Nintendo Switch app. And I can see it will probably spark some quite unnecessary low reviews on the App Store. Well, I mean, it's already low, but people might mistake the Nintendo Switch app as a Nintendo Switch emulator. Because if they're not being clear enough about the fact that the Nintendo Switch app is simply just a replacement for the Nintendo Switch Online app, I don't know, that might be bad. Please get me out of here. Oh yes. Fucking the GameCube emulator. Okay, I won't be talking about the third-party releases because frankly enough I couldn't care. Oh yes! A From Software exclusive game, The Duskbloods. I might buy it because I'm feeling a bit adventurous, trying to like discover my taste in video games. Alright, let's skedaddle. Let's move on to the next destination. Weehee. It's an incredible chart. I feel like exploring the island a bit more. I mean the sea. I feel like exploring it. Alright. Oh yeah, the GameCube Nintendo Switch Online thing. I have some thoughts about it. Firstly being, Wind Waker being playable on the Nintendo Switch 2. That kinda ruined my hope for a Wind Waker 4K remake. Because, you know, they'll probably make up a reason that, oh, if you want to play Wind Waker on the Switch, you have the GameCube Nintendo Switch Online emulator, and they can just use that as an excuse to not make a Wind Waker 4K remake, remaster. But I am still being quite hopeful. Because who knows? Maybe there will be a Wind Waker Wind Waker 4K remake for the Switch with HDR. Because I think it will look beautiful in that resolution and HDR. I can see the potential with the Wind Waker HD being having an appearance like this. Yeah. I need to find the fish. Fuck you, big giant fish. I need to find a fish. Oh, I see fish. I see fish. Probably this. I have to prepare the bait. And before they come attack and assault me. Probably pause. Yeah. Oh, big fish. Oh. What am I doing? Come eat it, please. I want to escape. On the island due east of here lives an old man who was once a master swordsman. He's got proof of it too. He has a knight's crest. Wanna know what that thing is, Fry? Well, too bad. I can't go giving away every secret. Well, fuck you, I guess. Ooh, interesting looking island. I should probably kill this thing out of respect. Where the fuck is that thing? Please, die. Oh. Bomb. You won't fucking catch me, by the way. I don't have to worry about it. Ooh, okay. I wonder. I forgot how this works. Oh, maybe I have to put that in. Come on. Yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh, okay. Wow. Okay. Let's try again. Nice. Oh, it regrows, so I can just... Yeah. It took a while though, so I have to take from here. Now. Oh, we have to push that. Wow. Amazing. Wow. Should probably push them. Ah! Okay, that's almost there. Just gotta push it. Oh my goodness. Please. I really want to get this ball inside that hole. Okay. Gotta push it then. With the ball, I gotta calculate the precise throwing angle. Which I can't because why would I use my mana to play a funny game? Wow. Okay. Uh. Now. Holy Garbolium. I can't do this. I'm just gonna hopefully pull this down. Nope. I can't do that. Wait. No. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can make it. I can do it. I can do it. Just gotta... Really? Oh. Ooh. Can't you just push it, please? in there and paint. Oh, holy! Okay. I'm just gonna trick it. Hopefully I can do it. Let's see. Whoa, okay. The game's smart enough to not program for Link to grab onto that ledge. So I have to do this. But this doesn't make any sense at all. Wow, really? I'm so tired of waiting this. Please just throw. Oh my god. I don't think the win matters though. Because again, it's already blowing north, which is the direction Link is currently facing. And previously it was already facing south, and it doesn't appear to affect the ball's movement. I don't want to do this. Oh my god. Please reach. tired of this. I can't even shoot. Ooh. That's black. Oh my god. Well, I don't care anymore, and fuck this island. Where do we left off on the discussion bit? Oh yes. Oh, I bought a drink. And funny enough, this time it's not coffee. It's quote-unquote hazelnut milk tea. I have not tasted this, and it looks like the chocolate has separated itself. Alright, let's try it. Oh my god, it's too sweet. It appeared that we have appeared on a certain island. I might need to talk to the fish. And the problem is I have to find it. Ah, found it. My guy, my fish, my lovely fish, come here. Come here. My good man fish. Yeah, whatever. Come on. What do you have to say? I've got some great information, small fry. Lucky you! If you use the treasure that's hidden on the... If you use the treasure that's hidden on that island there, the thing that vanishes as soon as you get near it, it won't vanish anymore. You know, it... I'm talking about it. That thing that appears on nights when a wee bit of the right half of the moon is rising. Don't you know what I'm talking about? It... Right, okay, so... Half moon? So not full moon, half moon. Okay. Oh, very interesting. Pretty sure this guy's talking about the ghost ship. And I have yet to discover that. Yeah. Finding somewhere to land on this one. I can't. Now what? You know, do I have to visit this when only when the tides are high? Do I have to bomb it? I'm sure we can try. Oh, that doesn't work. Well, I'll skedaddle. Okay, I think we have taken a break long enough to talk about the Welcome Tour. Holy shit. The moment I saw that it was going to be a paid download, I knew it was going to be a fucking disaster. Cause what? A tutorial app that you need to pay? Oh no. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. The stream's current bitrate, 8,000 kilobits per second, is not the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 2,500 kilobits per second. Well, yeah, I'm streaming at fucking 720p, but whatever. I will lower it, don't you worry. To, I don't know, something like 6,000. Okay. Alright. Let's get on to this island. And my god, is the prayer louder than ever. I'm pretty sure they improved their speakers. Oh! So now it can interrupt the stream even further. No offense to the believers out there, but it's quite how do you say this in like a non-offensive way? It is quite disorienting. Ooh, blue. I don't know how to. Ooh, blue choo-choo. Ooh, hi. Hello, swordsman. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Huh? You say the forest trees my fellow Koroks have planted are withering? So it is true. As you can see, the forest tree I have planted is doing the same. I can't help but think that this too is the result of Ganondorf's evil plot. Could it be? Regardless, in order to bring the life back into this poor withered sapling, I will certainly need forest water. Swordsman, could you please go to the forest haven and bring back some of the water that flows around the great Deku tree? Could you sprinkle it on this tree? Please, I beg of you. Alright. I will. Surely I won't forget about it. Look, this tree is withering. Well, that's sad. What is this? Ooh. Whoa. To the living, light the 6 torches and dive down to the seafloor. Guide the lost spirit of the boat that forever wanders in darkness. Huh. Okay. Well, I have never seen this before. Okay, torch. Do I, Oh, okay, yes. Well, what now? My eyes are not doing good right now. Well, what can I do after this? It looks like there's more to it. Oh, I see another torch. Interesting. Well. I am quite locked in, yes. It's like I wanna... Wow. Okay, that lit up. Let's see, okay, there's one up there. That one's quite easy. Okay, 2 more. I mean, 3 more. Okay. 2 more. Do I, okay, that is now I forgot. Okay, I have lit up 1, 2, 3, 4 torches. I found 2 more. No, don't go there. Okay, I saw another one. Well, that was quite easy. And I'm gonna need more magic. Good. just need one more. Oh my god, my eyes. I'm gonna take a tiny little break first, just to wait for the prayer to stop. I mean, I'm gonna stay here, of course. While at the same time drinking my drink that is way too sweet. Oh, the sweetness felt like diabetes. Because it's too fucking sweet. I won't die. Don't worry about it. I am Link right now. Distorted Link. I'll wait until the prayer stops. Alright. It has ended. Let's find one more of that torch. Because, oh my god. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up there. Yeah, I just need to find one more. Maybe it's on top of that? No. Oh, it's over there. Okay, I see it now. I see it now. Nope, too far. I mean... Nope. Yep, there we go. I wonder what this is. Orange rupee. Just one of these is worth 100 rupees. Your face is beaming. Huh, if only I can carry that. To the living, light the 6 torches and dive down to the seafloor. Guide the lost spirit of the boat that forever wanders in darkness. Dive down to the seafloor. Well, I am already under this. Oh, you mean up above here? No, doesn't seem like it. No, you can't dive on Wind Waker. Wonder what's on top of this. Oh, that is quite high. Oh, why? Yes, I would love to kill you. And I hope you reach extinction because your ass is not welcome here. Nope. Wow. I only have 8 arrows left. Well, I couldn't care less about that one. And I'm gonna skedaddle. Oh, okay. That's not good. Oh yeah. The paid welcome tour. From the treehouse that I have seen about the welcome tour, wow, it's just a bunch of mini games that showcase the potential power of the Switch 2 and the accessories and the features of the Joy-Con, like the new HD Rumble apparently. Why? Why does it have to be $10? You have your competitor here, like Sony, with their PlayStation 5, having Astrobot Playroom, having Astro's Playroom pre-installed on the PS5 for free. And here you are, having the balls to charge people for a tutorial app. For an app that was supposed to introduce the features of the Nintendo Switch 2. And oh my god, why is the prayer still going? I need to talk to the fish. I have no more bait left, so I'm gonna have to skedaddle to Outset. There's the fish. I have no more. I have no bait, so I'm gonna have to get one. I wish I can just go to Outset, or I can just see Beetle's chart. Okay, he's only available on Outset. I mean, the one that's near me is only available at Outset, so I'm just gonna have to skedaddle to there. Come on! I mean, I have read that the reason that Wii Sports, which is, I think, the equivalent to the Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour, which is supposed to showcase of what the Wii Remote can do, I heard that the reason that it was a pack-in for the US Wii is because of Reggie fighting over the executives at Nintendo, begging them to make Wii Sports as a pack-in title. Oh, by the way, there's a Splatfest happening. Okay, that's cool. I will view it sometime. And I'm pretty sure that Astrobot being, Astro's Playroom being free is probably the same reason as that. Having the marketing team probably suggesting the executives to make the game being a pack-in title. Same thing as 1-2 Switch, because I think back then people also think that 1-2 Switch should have been a pack-in title. Because it is an app that was supposed to showcase the capabilities of the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. What is a silver membership? One more. Why not?
Bye.
Oh, and speaking about prices, let's now talk about pricing. Because I might have some controversial takes here. Okay, so the hardware itself, I was kind of expecting for the Nintendo Switch 2 to be priced at somewhere around $400 or $429. Because again, I feel like that's a more proper price increase. But we jumped straight to $450, which is still okay. I can't complain about that. Because $450 is not that bad. But then you have the PS5 Slim being priced at that, so that's a tough decision. So either you want Nintendo or PlayStation. Me personally, I don't really have the desire to buy a PlayStation 5, because I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, again, for new gamers, that price becomes quite, yeah, it becomes a dilemma on whether you want to pick the Nintendo Switch 2 or the PlayStation 5. But personally, I think $450 is justifiable for the amount of power and the overall Switch 2 hardware itself that Nintendo is offering. Because what, you get a 1080p... Oh. What's happening? Ah. I see! Well, I'm talking about the pricing and that it's fuck you, personally. Wow. Please. Yes. Ooh, okay. Whoa, okay. Ooh, okay. Marvelous performance, by the way. See, the performance... Okay. The FPS drops clearly begs for a Nintendo Switch 2 re-release. And yes, I am begging for a Nintendo Switch 2 release. Anyway, let's grab something. That's down here. Oh, okay. Really now? Ooh. What will it be? We got an orange rupee. Good, I guess? Okay. Where was I? Yeah. Again, I think $450 is quite justifiable, considering you get 4K 60 HDR plus a 1080p 120Hz internal display that supports HDR and variable refresh rate, which is quite an expensive feature. Alright, I gotta find a fish. Where is the fish? I need to see it. I see the fish. He's over there. And I'm sailing south. Le fiche. interesting shaped island. You've seen the boats sailing around here with the real huge cannons, right? I bet you those things have their hulls packed with treasure. Of course, if you don't have a cannon yourself, there's no way you'll ever sink one of them. And that's all, okay. Quite useless, but I appreciate the tip. And there's also the Mario Kart World Bundle for the Switch 2, which is just a $50 price increase, so that's good. The games, though. $80 for Mario Kart World. Why? Because I don't want to talk about inflation and stuff, because game prices always have been $60 from the past. I think from the NES era, it's always been $60. Moving to the GameCube, $60 or maybe 20 bucks, I don't know. I don't know the price for GameCube games at MSRP. Wii games, probably $50, $40 or $30, I'm not sure. But $60 I feel like has been the de facto standard for video game pricing from a AAA. But now they have the balls to go as far as $80. And now there are Nintendo fans lecturing about economics, about inflation and stuff. Because, again, sure, the purchase power of the US dollar continues to decrease each and every year. But I feel like that doesn't justify the $60 price. I mean, that doesn't justify the $80 price tag. Just saying. And also, Nintendo pulled up some BS about, oh, we think that Mario Kart World deserves its $80 price tag because, based on our judgments, that this game can be replayed for an infinite number of times and how it's open world, it justifies the $80 price tag. Bitch, you priced Breath of the Wild for its vast open world play style, and that's $60. The SNES games for $90. Well, that was back then. I'm pretty sure that it was $60 back then. Again, I might be wrong. Come on, the fish, please. Oh, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Fish, hey! I see. Did you know that some of those rings only appear at night? Didn't think so. I didn't read the first part. You've seen those weird rings of light that appear on the surface of the sea, haven't you? Did you know that some of those rings only appear at night? Didn't think so. Okay. Need to sail south because I think I missed some of them. Alright. Because at that point, if Mario Kart World is if Mario Kart World is $80, you might as well just go buy the Switch 2 with Mario Kart World bundle. Because that's only like a $50 price increase. But then again, why? Why does it have to be $80? I mean, sure, there are some things that might affect the actual price increase. Inflation is one of them. Sure. And also, the reason why they're pricing it at $80 could be probably to compensate for paying the game developers. And if it's for that reason, I would probably tolerate it. But then again, we wouldn't know because business is a business. Why would they publicly show how much they're paying their workers? I hear the bird people who live on Dragon Roost Island east of here have invented an incredibly useful device that they call a grappling hook. No lie. I hear you can throw that thing at monsters and use it to grab treasure they've hidden in their pockets. Talk about cool. Oh, and have you seen those imp-like creatures called bokobans that hang out on the lookout platforms at sea and stare through their telescopes? I hear those guys keep joy pendants hidden in their pockets, so if you get one of those grappling hooks, you can use it to swipe their pendants. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, sure, tariffs is also part of the equation. But at that point, I'm already used to it because I live in a country where imports are always affected by tariffs. I mean, again, I'm probably not buying the US version of the Nintendo Switch. because imports from the US already pissed off my government. Because I have to pay the taxes and it's quite expensive. You know, customs and stuff. They've already applied a tariff when importing a product from the United States. So best bet is probably buying from Japan. So yeah, tariffs won't be an issue, for me at least. I met a really weird guy on the island due east of here. He had a pack on his back, huger than any pack I've ever seen. I mean, it was B.I.G., Fry. He said he was looking for treasure, but what does he expect to find in a place like that? I tell you, the guy is completely obsessed. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go east now, because I have asked for the map for the entire row. I mean, the entire column. Kirby Air Riders, and I don't really have as much hype as the others because I have never played Kirby Air Ride before on the GameCube, and I don't grow up playing it. But I would love to join the hype, because Kirby Air Ride is an interesting game. It's an interesting take on the racing genre. Oh. Howdy, buddy of mine. On YouTube. Great Fish Isle. You should come around these parts on nights when just a wee bit of the left half of the moon is missing. That's when it appears, Fry. Okay. Okay. Half moon? That looks like half moon. Okay. Somewhere around here, there should be a ghost ship. I mean, I can't just come in there because I don't have a thing that can make me get inside the ghost ship. So, let's just roam around here and look for the ship. Let's see, what moon is it? I can't see it. Okay. I'm gonna have to change the wind to the west. Because yeah, there are some Nintendo Switch games being priced at 80 bucks, and we have Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is priced at $70, I think. $70 isn't a bad price. I mean, we already have Tears of the Kingdom being priced at that. But $80 is just too much. Because again, I've already mentioned this before. I don't like the fact that Switch games are now priced at 80 bucks. But if the reason they're pricing it at that much is to compensate for paying their workers even more, and because of the weak economy that we are currently living in, I can probably at least tolerate that. But you may say, oh, they're already having way too much success on the regular Nintendo Switch. They must have already have so much money, right? Well, game development costs a lot of money. And you can't just pay workers at the same rate all the time. I mean, you can't just pay workers at the same price the whole time. You want for them to be more loyal to the place, so you need to raise their wages. You want to be kind to the workers so that they can stay at the company for as long as possible. Building a safe workplace. Now, I can't guarantee that because I don't work at Nintendo. I can't say that whatever I'm saying right now is true. But again, if it's for that reason, you probably need to tolerate the $80 price tag for a bit. But again, $80 is still too much. If it's 70, it's still okay. I am hoping that somewhere down the road, after, I don't know, 6 months of the Switch 2 release, they will drop down the price. Kind of like how they dropped down the price for the 3DS. Yeah, $450 for the Switch 2. That is justifiable. For the Nvidia chip, having the power of the RTX 30 series GPUs, and having an internal display of 1080p and 120 Hz with the Joy-Cons having a mouse feature, which I find to be quite unnecessary. But not as unnecessary as the Nintendo Switch, first gen Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons infrared camera on the right Joy-Con. Because it can be useful for first-person shooting games, or any shooting games in general, like Splatoon or Metroid. And yeah, probably it can be used for some other context, like fucking disabled Rocket League, but basketball. Where's the fish on this island? Holy shit. I might need to permanently kill that. Because I don't welcome your presence. Why are you spinning that? I don't welcome you here. Please get the fuck out of here. Okay. Hell yeah. Wow. Incredible. I don't want to do this anymore. And yeah, I really hope they drop down the price for Mario Kart World. Because I think, with the amount of content that it's providing, I think $70 is a more approachable price tag. $80 is too much, Nintendo. Even as a Nintendo fan, I wouldn't say the games are justifiable for the $80 price tag. I'm not trying to defend them or anything. Because I know if I defend them, my opinion will be automatically rejected. Please, talk to me, fish. Talk to me. I mean, I like the brand new look for Donkey Kong. He looks cuter there. And much more friendly. They've got a shop over there with... they've got a shop over there on Windfall. A nice outdoor shop, did you know that? And in that shop, they've got this really fine safe that looks to be brimming full with riches. And they just leave it sitting outside day and night. I tell you, one of these days that thing is going to get hauled off by a thief. Mark my words. Of course, if I were to find a thief in the act of thieving, I'd stop the perpetrator right there and catch the rat red-handed. I'm sure if I did, the owner of that shop would thank me. Yeah, he'd be happy. That would be the honest thing to do. I see. However, though, never mind. I've also seen that some people are sad that there's no Animal Crossing announcement on the Direct. Me personally, I find it okay. I mean, I'm fine with the lack of Animal Crossing announcements there. That means they can save it for another pandemic in the future. And I don't think a launch day Animal Crossing would feel right, in my opinion. Because traditionally, Animal Crossing has never been a launch title for any Nintendo console. And I'm quite happy, so they can still work on it. hopefully some new innovative ideas for the game itself. I need to find the fish again to get info on this island. Holy shit. The fish is the only intel on this place. I guess that's the use for the jump feature. Okay. They can kindly die, please. Wow. 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 I need to find the fish. Please, fish, give me some intel. Okay. And the bomb. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm just that evil like that. And if there's one thing that can absolutely pull me to purchase the Switch 2, I think Nintendo should make a Wind Waker 4K remake. And that will immediately make me buy the Switch 2 and Wind Waker 4K remake. I don't care about the GameCube emulator Wind Waker because I want a native port of the Wind Waker. I know it's asking a lot, but I think it wouldn't be that hard for them to make a port. And yeah, I think that's all there is to say about the Switch 2. Again, the $450 price tag for the hardware itself is justifiable. Because I like the performance improvements, especially with the display being 1080p and 120 Hz. That totally justifies the price tag. But for the games, please Nintendo, just lower down the price. All I'm asking for is that. Where is the fish? Wow. Okay. No, I'm not. I don't want to sail north. Come on, I need to find the fish. The wise-headed fish. There he is. Ooh. Yeah, fish. You seen those weird rings of light that appear on the seas right now? I mean, at night. Yeah, well, those things are a sure sign that there's treasure in the deeps, right? But let me tell you, there are some lights that don't always shine. Yeah, there are special ones that shine like crazy, but only when you open the treasure chart. They say those mark the spots where the greatest treasures are hidden. Okay, I see. Um, Incredible chart. Okay. Um, there's one. There's one Triforce shard, according to the map, somewhere around here. We'll have to go further. The only cool thing that I can take from the Nintendo Switch Online GameCube thing is probably F-Zero GX. That looks like a cool as hell game. I've been playing F-Zero on the SNES emulator. It's quite the difficult game. It's not your standard Mario Kart. No, no. It's the Mario Kart for real men. Wouldn't say for real men though, because everyone can play F-Zero. And probably the Wind Waker HD. No, not Wind Waker HD. The GameCube Wind Waker. Because even though it's not the one that I wanted, at least it's still Wind Waker. Ooh. Why are there seagulls there? Probably that way. You again? Oh, hell no. Wow, that didn't hit. Incredible. Oh, the performance. See, Nintendo? Clearly this needs the Switch 2 port. Oh my god, it's so slow. Wow, that didn't hit at all. Oh god. Oh. Okay, this is not good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, go, 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 go. Get over there, please. Okay, just one more. Just one more. Come on. Just one more. One more, and we're done. We're donezo. Please. What? There we go. Ah! I brought a Hat in Time today on Steam. Congratulations, you now can get to play Peak. Because a Hat in Time is peak indie game. Ah, ish. Again, if only I can carry them. Fish. Ooh, what's this? It's shining very bright. Yes. Please tell me it's not rupee. You got a silver rupee. One is worth a whopping 200 rupees. Wow. Can't carry them. Ooh. This looks like an interesting island. Looks like a tiny resort. Again, I need to find the fish to get some intel of this island. Ooh, I see fish. Get over here. Fish. Please. Okay, you see the bait. Yeah, you take it. I want to get a Hat in Time plushie some time ago, but they weren't making them anymore. Yeah, that's a sad thing. And then they recently discontinued the Yakuza Metro Hat Kid plush. And that stresses the fuck out of me because I can't buy it anymore. So tell me, Small Fry, have you heard of the golden set of Triumph forks? It's right here. I tell you, the article genuine. In that house. If you want it, you'd better go in there and scour the place from floor to ceiling. Okay. I see. Oh, and if you're asking, what are the reasons? Why do you want a Wind Waker HD port for the Nintendo Switch instead of just playing the GameCube version? Well, in my opinion, I think the visuals just look better on the HD port. Yeah, sure. There are some people complaining about the fact that they ruined the cell shading art style on the HD port. But no, I don't think it ruins it. It just made it look better. I do agree that the bloom is quite excessive on the HD version, so I am at least hoping that they tweaked a bit on the Switch 4K port. Yeah. But still, my opinion about the HD port being better still applies. I don't really care about the bloom. Well, not the bloom, I mean like the shadows. It doesn't look like cell shaded. I don't really care that at all. It still looks beautiful. And I feel like the Wind Waker HD port has better music. Well, better sounding music, that is. Hello, Swordsman. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? You say the forestry? Okay, you're saying the same thing. I will, don't worry. This looks like a really nice resort. A nice private resort. Mrs. Marie's Cabana, property of Windfall Island's lovely teacher. Visitors not welcome. Well. Ooh. Don't touch me with those filthy hands, you mischievous little scamp. This cabana belongs to the master and the master alone. You grimy, trespassing little scoundrel. Away with you. Away, I say. Okay. Probably need to place the flowers. I'm gonna need a tiny little break. So I'll see you in a bit. Ha, I'm back. And that was not a pleasant break. But hey, at least I get to uh, get to piss. Yeah, that's all I can say about that break. Yeah, I have to skedaddle and place something in here. Well, back to Windfall I go, I guess. I need to find a fish, though. Yeah. The wise fish. Oh. Oh, I have already asked for the fish's assistant. Okay, because the name is Private Oasis. Where am I sailing to? North. Who always sail east? Okay, that's not good. Okay. Cool, very cool. Okay, anything else that maybe I can discuss about the Switch 2? Because I feel like I haven't said enough things about it. Well, I'm still kind of salty about people who do not do enough research about the Switch 2 and just hating on it purposefully. Oh, speaking of hating on the Switch 2, the r/memes subreddit is apparently now filled with that, complaining about the price of the Nintendo Switch 2 being unjustifiable. Again, I don't want to sound like a Nintendo dick rider, but I agree that the price for the games of the Nintendo Switch 2 are quite excessive, with it being $80. Wow, Bomb Island. You ought to come sail the seas on nights when the right half of the moon is missing. It'll give you shivers. Okay. Is it missing? No, I can't see the moon. So it's probably... yeah. Yeah. The Piranha Plant camera. It was from a third party, so it's... I think it's understandable for it being low quality. 480p, in fact. Ho ho. To think that over there would be such a container. What container? Well, I'm just gonna go to here. And possibly drop a bomb. I see. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see, incredible chart. Okay, so the Triforce shard is not in here, but... oh, okay. I have to do that. I have to place the little fluff balls when they're being like this. Goes here. I gotta be hurrying that, because it won't last long. What's in here anyway? Okay. Let me guess, if I go away from it, oh no, it doesn't. Very cool. Again, I can understand that if you're complaining about the $80 price tag for Mario Kart, yeah, you can complain on that. But if you're complaining about the price of the Nintendo Switch being $450, well, sure. I was expecting $429 or $400. Not that I would buy it anyway, because I don't have money. But $450 is still okay, in my opinion. Oh, okay. I mean, you get a nice 1080p 120 hertz display. Well, I murdered it. Again, you get a nice 1080p 120Hz display. Again, 120 Hz. What more do you want? 4K? Well, do you want for the battery life of the Nintendo Switch to be shitty? Because playing 4K requires a ton of power. If you didn't know that already. And obviously Nintendo is trying to achieve a balance of performance and power consumption. And 1080p is enough. For most people. Wow. Okay, I get it. Let me get back. Oh. I see. I want to see that though. Let's see. What is that? Oh, this thing. Yes, I would like to snatch a joy pendant out of that guy. Yeah. So I can do that one skit from the comic. 4K gaming portably while at the same time being power efficient is just still isn't possible right now. You still need like hundreds of watts to pull that off. And obviously, making a battery that big for a device that is meant to be portable just won't be, physically, won't be possible. It wouldn't make sense at all. Heck yeah. Ain't no way you're this far into the game without Swift Sail. My bad for that, Hunter. Well, anyway, hi. Hello. That's one of the first. Oh shit. Well, thanks for snatching. That's one of the first things I get in HD as soon as I get to Windfall. Well, I don't know where to get the Swift Sail because I'm too lazy to see guides, and I feel like it's spoilers if I do look at guides. Well, fuck you. I do not like the rats. Oh, you're still alive. Oh, my bad, I didn't realize you were playing for the first time. Yes, I am still. I just got Wind Waker, so not legally. You got an empty bottle. It's very cool. Let's see here. I need to get rid of the rat. Oh. Well, that's not nice. And I'm down 100 from when I first time came here. Where is the... Okay, I need to use that. Alright then. I want to reach to the other side, and I cannot do that. Well, how do I do that then? How do I reach to the other side? Using that thing won't help. Or whatever, I could not care less. Let's go west. Oh yeah, by the way, Hunter, what are your thoughts on the Switch 2? What dungeon did you do last? A few weeks ago I did, what is it? The Wind Temple, yes. That was a few weeks ago. Now my remaining quest is to just find the remaining Triforce shards. Why did I press A on North? I have no idea. Yeah, that's one of the sad things. I sort of wish that I won't be finishing off Wind Waker. Okay, east of here, I need to see the fish again. Yeah. Switch 2 is hype, definitely. The performance gains is impressive. 1080p 120 Hz. HDR, even though it's an IPS display, honestly I couldn't care less about it. Sure, an OLED would be nice on the internal display, but that would just jack up the price even more. 450 bucks. And again, I probably mentioned this before. People who think that IPS LCDs are bad, they have not seen a good IPS display. Because there are good IPS displays, including right now. I am currently on my laptop. My MacBook internal display is quite good, quite color accurate. Contrast ratio, it's good. Well, I mean, it's not as good as an OLED display, which is like infinite to 1. But if you have a good IPS panel, that would totally eliminate the need for an OLED display if it's cheaper. And I am happy to say that the Switch 2 pricing is okay. What am I doing here? Bait. Ah, I don't have bait. Fuck. This is an interesting looking island. I wonder how I can enter this. Nah, okay. Ah yes, the $80 Mario Kart. I've already talked about it. $80 for Mario Kart is unjustifiable in my opinion. And their BS about Mario Kart being $80 being justifiable is no. It felt like they're just trying to make a reason why they're pricing it that much. Oh, it's because Mario Kart has this and that, and the fact that it's open world. Breath of the Wild is already open world enough, and it's $60. You're gonna buy it anyway because you're a sucker. I can't buy it. I mean, if I have the money, I will buy it anyway, but I don't. What is this? To reach Thorn Fairy Island, head north from here. Let's see. What is this? Well, what can I do here? I think it's because it's supposed to be a game that has a ton of replayability and lasts the entire console with updates / DLC. Oh yeah, I've seen the Moist Critical's video about it. Someone in the chat says if Mario Kart World is $80, and if Nintendo is actually planning to release a free DLC along the way, maybe $80 is justifiable. But that's if Nintendo is releasing a free DLC. And we can't immediately find out about that because we have no info about it. I live 5 minutes from Florida moment. That is insane. How do I open this? Of course this won't make it. Why did I think about that? This? I see. I gotta look from the back of the island, I suppose. I saw him at the grocery store, and kids were taking pictures with him. Insane. I mean, that's what you get for being famous. And I don't wish to be like that. And sure, meeting a fan is nice, but someday you're gonna be overwhelmed. You're gonna get overwhelmed from that. Fish! Oh yes, I don't have a bait. Shit. But yeah, the Switch 2 is still on pre-order hold in the US, so I hope the price doesn't increase. Too bad. Because our boy, the president, which by the way I'm saying that as a joke, I don't support his governmental decisions at all. Because it frankly affects the entire world. And no, I don't want to get too political on this. But yeah, it is quite sad that the Switch 2 pre-order is on hold due to tariffs. I need to find Beetle. Yeah, where is the Swift sale? I have no idea where it is. Ah, yes. My main man. Guy who sells bait. I live him. Oh! It makes it so you go faster, plus the wind is automatically behind your sail whenever you turn. Can't believe you played the entire game without it. Well, I have learned to cope with it. Cope with the wind. 18 points. Why not 2 more? Yes, 20 points.
Bye.
Goodbye. Let's go. No, not that. I love being on time. Where did we left off? Probably... Okay, Forest Haven is probably the place where I should teleport. Yeesh. Spin. Are you gonna... Yeah, I'm probably gonna wait for a bit. I don't think the Switch 2 price is going to decrease. Because, yeah, they're selling it at a loss apparently. I think, I'm not sure. I have no high hopes that the console itself will have a price cut, because it is already justifiable for them to price at 450. But the game's still thinking about it. Hopefully they can price cut it. I can't get a job because, yeah, I'm not at a quote-unquote legal age to get a job yet. But yeah, I will get the Switch 2 eventually. Hey look, fish! If this can sail quicker, please. I mean, part of the reason why I can cope with no Swift sale is because I have not gotten a Swift sale. So I haven't experienced it. I don't get the convenience yet, but maybe if I get the Swift sale, I probably won't miss going back to just using the regular sale. It's pretty hidden, to be honest, so I don't blame you for not finding it. Okay. I want to find it out myself. Hoi. He's a good fish. Pat pat. What you got? Do you know about the Nintendo Gallery? The only way in there is to hit a switch that's way up high in the Forest Haven. But the only way to do that would be to bribe one of the gulls by putting a little bait on their head. Ah, the Hyoi pair. Wait, what did you say? Hit a switch that's way up high. Oh! Okay, I get it. So maybe if I want to get something from a place that I can't reach is to just use the Hyoi pair. But maybe you're a gamer. Locally you probably won't find it without looking it up. Yes, I'm a gamer, I can find it out myself. I'm not looking up guides yet because I am not that type of guy. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I can't reach that, so... Oh, there's a withering tree. Won't speak to it. Cliff Plateau Isles. Okay, let's head south. You know what, let's just find one more Triforce Shard. Due west of here. Part of me still wishes a Wind Waker HD, I mean, Wind Waker 4K remake for the Switch 2. That would be perfect. Wait, where is it? Yeah, due west. In Private Oasis. Don't worry, the original is on GameCube Classics. Well, yeah, I do have some complaints about the GameCube version. One of the main things is the music. I feel like the HD remaster has better sounding music. It feels more alive, especially on Outset. But I can't complain. Some say that well, I think one of Nintendo's spokesperson. I mean, this is from what I read on the internet. Options are on the table, so a Wind Waker 4K remake is a possibility, but there's not much info about it. HD does have better music plus quality of life changes. Okay. Well, if the Triforce shard is on the private oasis, I probably need... Fuck. Probably need to place something in front of that house over there. Best I see them doing is bundling it with Twilight Princess HD or something. I haven't played Twilight Princess, but maybe I will someday. Alright, here we go. No, go up. Go. Why are you barking like that? It's just bumping on the tree. Let's see. Ooh, there's a treasure. I mean, I can't do anything aside from just flying it. Yeah, I have no hopes for them being, from them remaking Wind Waker HD, but I am still hoping. Oh really, I can't get in there. No, never mind, I can. Twilight Princess has the best dungeons. Yeah, I can't tell without playing it, so yeah. TP is on TP is on Wii U, right? If I recall correctly. The original is on GameCube, Wii, and the HD version is on Wii U. I see. Why did he swim underneath it? Okay. What was that? Switch way up high in the Forest Haven. Okay, Forest Haven, here we go, I guess. You know what, never mind. I'm too lazy. Let's go here, or here, I don't know. You know what, I'll go to Windfall and buy at least two of those flowers, I think. Yeah, to place them, and hopefully I can get inside that private oasis. Ouch. If you can be quick, please. I could probably just teleport there. Yeah. So I don't have to waste my time sailing there manually. And there we go. I need to catch a thief though. What? We cannot return to Hyrule without first reforming a piece of the Triforce. It is now our duty to gather the 8 Triforce shards. Okay. Hi. I'll go away, thank you. Where the hell are you going? I should probably hide here because she's gonna look for me. Who's that? Why did he meow? It's cute, but why? Can you please run? Go away, no one's looking for you. No one's spying on you, 100% definitely. If this is Breath of the Wild, I would probably be more slower because of the noise and such. Okay, you should probably hide here. Who's that? My guy thinks he's slick by being a cat. This Triforce quest is a lot more tedious in the GameCube version. Well, why? Why is that? I haven't found the reason about the quality of life changes. You startled me. What do you want? My heart is racing. You scared me. Are you the kind of creep who goes around at night scaring people? That's just plain mean. Just who do you think you are anyway? An ally of justice. A night-creeping rascal. I would say an ally of justice. An ally of justice? I'm not a thief, I swear. I haven't stolen anything. Well, yet. Please let me go. It was just an impulse. That's all. Just a bad idea. Why won't you say anything? Does this mean you're mad at me? Because could you at least listen to the circumstances in my life that led to this moment? Please, please, you owe me that much. Quiet, you. I mean, that's just rude. Sure. I was once the richest little Fuck, I skipped that. But one day a monstrous bird came and took me away to a terrible place called the Forsaken Fortress, where I was locked up and held captive. Oh, it was awful. My father spent every last rupee in his coffers in an attempt to get me rescued. That's right, every last bit of our family fortune, gone. That was when my life of poverty began. Now every day from morning until night, I'm busy working for the open air shop, so as you can see, at least I'm trying to settle into my poor lifestyle. Doesn't that just tug your heartstrings? Doesn't that just tug at your heartstrings? What do you say about the tragic events in my pitiable life? That's kind of funny. That's terrible. And to make matters worse, for some reason, I still can't figure out that slob Maggie, who was the poorest girl in town, suddenly got filthy rich. Maggie, of all people. It makes me so mad that I want to do something terrible. Grr. Do you understand my plight? Not at all, but... Then you'll let me go? Unfortunately, no. But why not? Because I'm honest. It's true, I know I'm quibbling over nothing, but being so poor weakens a person's very soul. But it's time I quit making silly excuses for myself. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, I didn't have to sink down to the level of a common thief. I will never do anything like that again. Ah, what an amazing feeling. I've let all of my worries out of my heart. Well, I actually feel refreshed. Let me at least thank you. Please take this. Another empty bottle. So I have 3 now. Great. Don't look at me like that. I didn't steal it. It washed up on the shore, so I picked it up. Don't tease me like that. It's a tiny bottle made of crystal clear glass. It's so beautiful. I wish my soul could be that beautiful. Well, could I at least give you some rupees? I feel kind of bad for you. I have a ton of them. I can give it to you right now. Goodbye, little ally of justice. Thanks for tonight. Oh, I can't give you money? Well, I will be generous so that you won't steal again. Whatever. I'm gonna change night today. In the GameCube version, I love how my accent just goes off out of nowhere. In the GameCube version, you only get Triforce charts, and then you have to figure out where the chart leads to and salvage it. You only get Triforce charts, and you have to figure out where the chart leads to. Oh, okay. But in the HD, they replace half of the charts and just give you the shard up front. I think I will get that. I mean, looking at the incredible chart here, there's one that's marked like a boat, which shows another Triforce chart, and apparently there's 3 in total. Oh, I think I get you. I think I get what you mean. And oh wow, I have no idea why the donation bar over there, $5.183866561. Great job, Streamlabs. Take that little path beside the bomb shop, for example. I see. Hi. Being poor must be pretty rough. You take one look at me and that's the first thing you think, isn't it? I ask you, why is that? Sure, the days can get kinda tough, but good things still happen, don't they? Money doesn't make the sun shine, you know. You won't be getting one. Hello, Hot Rod 2002 on YouTube. Yeah, that's fair. Because the Switch 2, again, it's fairly priced at $450, but just because of the games, justifiable that you won't be getting one. Just recently, my missing daughter, Mila, was returned to me. I didn't think I could ever feel more joyful. But then she went and started working at the shop to help out with our tight family finances. What a trooper. Although I do worry about how she always seemed to sneak out at night. Is there any shop in this town that's open at night? The look in your eyes seems to imply that you have something to say. Well, what is it? Are you suggesting that I should go to work too? Well, yeah, you should go get a job. But my back has truly been hurting me of late. Really, just aching if I were 20 years younger. Okay. I don't think there's anything that I can get out of this place. So let's just go to, Forest Haven again. Wow. mentioning about a new island that I have never heard of. So let me talk to you. Where is it? Oh yeah, this guy. I have to take a picture of him. Probably not the best angle. I'll probably just take it from here. Yes. I need to give that image to you. I know you've been requesting me of that. Hi. Oh hi, we meet again. What? Of course, honestly, I'm working. How dare you suggest that? I'm done with all that sneaking around in the dark. In fact, I head off to a faraway island to work in the evenings now, so I won't be seeing you at night anymore. Alright, well, alright. Now you're keeping me from doing my job, so could you please step aside? Okay. No, no, no. If you wish to speak to me, please, I must insist you to do so at my reception counter. Rules are rules. Fuck you personally. Yes, yes, yes. You're the young master who purchased my sale. At last, with those funds, I have been able to open my stall. But I hate to say that my poor little stall is not an instant success. In fact, it is rather deserted, I'm afraid to say. I think this tragic turn of event is due to the fact that I don't have a wide enough lineup of products, for if I am to be fully honest, I only have one product. To put it another way, I think my stall would do much better if I only could stock rare items that people can't get here in town. Yes, yes, that is what I need. Then I would make plenty of money. Not just plenty of money, it would be like taking candy from many rich babies. No, not even that. By running a prosperous business, I can play my part to help this town develop and become a happy place. Yes, yes, that is a proper perspective. But dear me, if only I had a young partner to help me out, a real go-getter. What is it? Now that I take a longer look at you, I see that you have a fine delivery bag, do you not? Dear me, it is a bag fit for a hero, of delivery. I have a small request and a request for the use of that bag. I'm out of here, my master used to. Fuck you. I want to buy that. My dear fellow, I can't have you trying to come in this way. No, no, no. Go over there. Fine, I'll talk to you. I just need that flower, please. A request? Oh dear me, I knew it, young master. I knew you would understand my plight. It's a rather long-winded explanation. But please take the time to hear me out. My stall is kind of a general store that makes its money by obtaining rare products at inexpensive prices and then selling them, with a reasonable markup, of course. However, because I have so few products to sell, the shop remains rather deserted. I will sell anything. I'm a master of the sale. I just need to get some new products. Could you not seek out traveling merchants and negotiate supply contracts with them for me? No, no, no. Do not look so frightened. I say contracts because it's just a word. You do not have to do anything very difficult. All I need for you to do is trade one of my products for a new product that the merchant has in stock. You see, among merchants, a trade is a proof of contract. That is to say, it is the merchant's oath. That is what we call it. Yes, yes. This guy is not Tom Nook, by the way. Merchants that have sworn a merchant's oath will afterwards send their products to me. It is the way things work. So as you succeed in trading my product lineup will increase. Do you understand? Sure. You are now my new salesman. You and I are partnered. I give to you my proof of contract. In other words, this is my merchant's oath. Take it with you, my young partner. You're still my slave because you're not paying me. Oh, no, I am a slave to you. Because you're not paying me. All I get is a fucking flower. I can probably give that flower to Beetle. Where is he, actually? Speaking of which, where is the boat? Oh, it's over there. Beetle, are you here? Are you in this island? Yes, Beetle is in Windfall, but I don't see his boat. Probably somewhere around here. You just gotta swim. Okay, maybe not. I'm just gonna use the boat. The good boat. He looks funny from that angle. But first I probably should just give that image to Lenzo. My guy. He's just like me, Frill. Hi. Show this? Yes. Oh, now this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. Now, they say love is blind, but what could he be thinking, mailing all these letters? I should not ridicule him, though, for he reminds me of myself back in the innocence of my youth. Memories of those bittersweet summer days come rushing back to me. But I digress. Very good, young sir. I must congratulate you on passing your first test. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. I see. It really is gone. He just took it like that. He took the film away from me. How dare you? Very well, next is my second command. You must search for this town's most timid and cowardly resident. I intend to flog his spirit so as to lend him some backbone. This individual flinches and jumps at even the slightest of surprises. I need you to capture the instant of pure fear on this individual's face in the pictograph. So tell me, do you think you can complete this task? Tell me more about it. You must search for the town's most timid and cowardly resident. You must witness this individual in a moment of weakness, flinching in fear. And as this poor creature cowers, you must capture the moment in the photograph. Since this person's face alone will not tell the complete story, you must snap a head-to-toe pictograph so I can see the moment the fear reverberates through the soul. So it has to be a guy, an individual that gets scared when I approach him. I don't know. I probably will know, though I'm not sure. Though I am curious, how does the game know what picture I'm taking? Even though internally, when I look at the save file, it's just a JPEG file. Which is interesting. I love how it's just saved as a JPEG file. And interestingly, on the copyright information on the manual that I read, it does say that it has parts that include works of the JPEG group, I think. I'm not sure. You can just go to Cemu right now if you have the emulator, load up a save file and capture an image, and when you look at the save file, if you change the file extension to JPEG, it will load up as a JPEG. Actually, I think I can do that right now, because I have a save file on my computer. I just have to find it. Save directory. User. Yes. Over here. Oh wait, why? Why did you capture? Oh, okay. Window capture, you can kindly go away, please, thank you. Okay. Let's see. Alright. This thing over here, it's an SAV file. And an interesting thing is, over here is marked JFIF, which is a huge indicator that this is a JPEG image. So, if I rename this and change the extension to, let's say, JPEG, or JFIF, I don't know. And there you go. It's really funny. Can I view the info? Yeah, file info. 800 by 450. Interesting resolution. I'm gonna change this back to SAV. Okay. I think we can leave it up here, because it's 7 in the morning and I have to get back. So I guess me bringing the Switch is quite pointless because I was going to play Splatoon, but right now it's already almost 7 and I have to go back home. And yeah, I probably will get the Switch too. If there's a Wind Waker 4K remake. That will be the only thing that will push me to immediately get the Switch too. And yeah, I guess that's all there is to it. I only played Wind Waker today, which kind of satisfies me enough. And yeah, to those who are still here, I appreciate your presence, and I will probably see you next week. Yeah, I probably can. Alright, bye for now. I'll see you whenever. And yeah, that's all.